Gege. Hey guys, welcome back again to another channel. I guys keep saying to another channel, to another video, Gary. So far, today we'll be talking about something juicy. Please, I know some of you might have found out about this particular country, right? And everything. But then, even when you do, just try listen to me from the beginning to the end, because even me, when I was making my research, I got confused at a point. And when I got confused, that was why I was able to figure that the way I am confused, that's how somebody too will be confused, right? You know, that's why I told you, immigration English, sometimes they are very confusing. They will tell you, this is what we know it to be. But the way they will type it on that, this, you say, okay, it's like this. Not to know that it is not like this. Imagine somebody saying, have this point, have this point, have this point, maximum is skinny point. And then you're like, which one is this? There's a misconception, and I'll be explaining in this video. Anyways, the good news, as you can see from the title, is there is this English speaking country that you can actually move to without a job offer. You heard me? Without a job offer, without a valid job offer. So what is the name of this country that I've hyped? The name of this country is drummers. Austria. Austria, that country where we say the extreme of the world. So Austria is that country, that English speaking country that you can move to without a valid job offer. So basically there are just two major ways of moving to Austria aside study visa, right? TV ways, study visa. So when it comes to ball work, there are two ways of moving to Austria through work route. So the first one is if you get a job offer, then you do the normal application, visa and everything. But if you don't get a job offer, you can go there yourself and go and take the bull by the horn and say, no, I'm gonna enter. So as most of you know, in all countries, in every country, it is actually illegal to actually travel to this country with visitors visa. And then when you get there, you start looking for a job there. Hey. Where's the phone? Okay. So it is actually very illegal, right? To actually get visitors visa and actually go to a country. Yeah, it's actually legal to actually get visitors visa. Sorry, this one got me distracted. I'm losing daylight. So it's actually legal for you to apply for a visitors visa, tourist visa, tourist or visitors visa, and move to a country. Then when you get there, with the hope of you going as a visitor, as a tourist, then you start looking for work. If they catch you, it is illegal. But then this Austria allows you to do that, but it is not called a tourist or visitors visa. They call their own job seeker visa. That is what it's called. So when you want to go to the embassy, you don't apply for tourist visa. If you apply for tourist or visitors visa, right, that means you just want to come and tour their country. You are not allowed to do this one. So when you have to apply for this visa, it is called the job seeker visa. That is what it is called. So when to actually apply for this job job seeker visa, you have to have some criteria. Even when I found about it, I already know that all these sweet deals, but this one is sweet loto. There is no hidden charges. You know, there are some countries that they will give you a very sweet offer, like UK. They came, care job. Then when we dive right into it, we see how very they will give you a very sweet offer. But then when you now look at the type of condition that they will put you. So if you've been trying UK did not work, try another country. And this another country is Austria. And I think that the problem most people have with moving to different countries is language barrier. Yes, and that's when you're looking for a job, you first consider the language barrier, because for you to sit down and learn another language is not easy. It's not easy. So it's better to go to an English speaking country and look for a country that they will still, even if they are not 100% English speaking country, at least they will have, or maybe they are major this thing, they will have some occupation. You get, it's still easy for you to because it's not easy. Come on, learn the language. I've not finished learning Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa, and I gotta be learning another country's man this thing. Anyways, let's dive right in. So the name of the visa is job seeker visa. So what actually related it to tourist visa or visitors visa is because this visa is actually valid for just 6 months. When you collect this visa from your home country and you travel to Austria, you have just 6 months to look for work. And in this 6 months, if a year is not doing you, are you supposed to look for work? And that's why I'll be telling you some tricks and some tips and tricks. I'll be some, you get, for you to get this thing. You people know that me, when I come here with a bang. I come here different. So now you know the type of visa to get, job seeker visa. You know the validity of the visa, 6 months. And when will you apply for this visa? Inside my house. You don't know where they used to apply for visa. Inside the embassy. It's still part of this. So any embassy that is close to you, just check Australia embassy in Nigeria, Australia embassy in Ghana, Australia embassy in Zimbabwe, anywhere you are, anywhere they shout Australia embassy. But then there are some countries that they do, I don't know if there's Australian embassy in Nigeria, but I think they have like a liaison agent. I don't know. Let me not lie. I did not even search about that. But just type it on Google. It will come outside. If I'm editing, I can put it. But as I am, my head is full. I know if you search anything. I mean, I'm do that one and safe. So I know there's chance to, guys. I'm so see. I'm saying Australia. Please, it's mistake or it's Austria. In case I'm saying Australia, just know that I mean Austria. I'm not saying Australia or Austria. Austria. Mistake in you. Thank you very much. So I've told you where you can get the visa at the embassy. Duration of the visa, you have just 6 months to look for work. And of course, you have some requirements you have to fulfill. And then, what is the cost of this visa, my dear? It's just 150 euros. 150 euros. That's like, it's never up to maybe 150k or something, right? Well, just 150 euros for you to pay for visa fee. Chicken, and then you find yourself in Austria. But then there's another limitation to this, which include, like, of course, you have to have for your feeding, your accommodation for that 6 months, for you understand. But then that's why I told you I'm going to be telling you one trick and tip. That's why I tell you, excuse me, if any country is trying to wind you, wind them back. When they are trying to use head for you, use their heads back, wind them, show them that you are a graduate, you are a student of this great academy. You understand that? Anyways, let's dive right into it. So I've told you how much it will cost, $150. Wait, 150 euros only. So now, let's now talk further. What are the requirements that you actually need? And that is where the confusion comes. I know that so many of you have actually seen this particular job offer and every other thing like that. So now, what are the requirements? Now, let's analyze it. I'll put in something on the screen so that me and you will be looking at it together. And that's where the confusion came. I know that some people, when they see, they'll say, no, they are not qualified. My dear, you are qualified. Let's analyze it together. That is why I'm here for you. So when you see it on the screen now, the thing shows you eligibility criteria for very highly skilled qualified person. So highly skilled qualified person. See, don't mind them. That is how they used to speak their English. They'll say highly skilled. Everybody can go. So I say they'll use English and confuse you. Tell them I refuse to. Oh yeah, say it. I refuse to be confused. I refuse to be confused. You cannot use English and confuse me. Highly skilled, don't mind them. Highly skilled, the first is a lie. Okay. Then into 2 columns, you can see eligibility criteria for highly skilled persons. Then into another bracket, we see points. So it's under this we can see special qualifications and skills. Then in the other column, we can see maximum allowable points. Now put total 40 points. What does that mean? Then when I saw it, maximum allowable points. You know that when you are in school, when you write a test, when you write an exam, your teacher can say this exam is over 100. And then which one is you are telling me maximum again? You gave me list of points, and then you are telling me maximum. I should have maximum 40. Am I not allowed to have 60? If I have 60, is it a crime? If I have 80 under this column, is it a crime? Why will you be limiting my destiny to 40? Am I you? Are you me? Why will you determine my destiny for me even before launching the destiny? And that's why I said, which type of thing is this? And that is where the confusion came. Now, let's dive right into it. So now, in the column, the first one they say, graduation from an institution of higher education. They put comma. Minimum duration of program. They now put total 4 years. So let me explain this into minimum. So that means the only people, let me not lie for you, the only people qualified to travel on this pathway, qualified to get this visa, are people that have BSc. Chicken, People that do what? People that have BSc. BSc means what? Bachelor of Science. And not just anyhow BSc, 4 years BSc, because I know UK is 3 years, but that one did not mean. Maybe instead of that point, they can reduce more for you. But according to what I read here, they said that graduation from an institution of higher education, minimum duration of program 4 years. So when you have a 4 years BSc program, regardless of the course, even if you do potato science, rat science, flight science, anything science, my life science, clinical science, and science, you automatically have what? 20 points. Do you understand? So now let's explain where the confusion is coming. So under that one again, you now see in the subject mathematics, informatics, natural sciences and technology. They call it the main subject. Mathematics, informatics, natural science, and technology. You know what is natural science now? Biochemistry, chemistry, or this thing. What is natural science? Natural science, science that occur naturally. Yes. So we have biology, we have chemistry. Yes, that's physics, right? That's those ones that are natural science. Yeah, natural science. If you don't know, you just go and type natural science. Master's in. So what this second point is saying is, you know the first point, I said that if you're a graduate of, regardless of any course you did, regardless, even if you did agric science, as long as it is BSc, they gave to you, they gave you BSc like this, bagam, automatically you have 20 points. Then if that BSc that you have, if it's now a course in either mathematics, informatics, natural science, biology, chemistry, physics, or technological courses, agric technology, biology technology, clinical technology, my life technology, clinical, anything technology, automatically they will give you 30 points. But the point is, so now imagine Mr. A graduated from the university with, let's say, BSc nursing. Then Mr. B graduated from the university with BSc mathematics. How many points does Mr. A have because he graduated as BSc nursing? Mr. A, he graduated as BSc nursing. He has just 20 points. Mr. B graduated from the university with BSc in mathematics. How many points does he have? I know you will be like, okay, how many points does he have? 50 points, right? So that means we added the 20 points for the first BSc and then the extra 30 points for him having science this thing. I be making 50 points. But then when you now had the 50 points, the column is telling you that you should have just 40 points. 40 points maximum. So how did 50 points come about? How did I have 50 points? How is that possible? How? But we need 50 points. Could you hear me, man? And that is where the confusion is. So Mr. A that actually graduated from the university with BSc nursing, he has 20 points. So you just stay with his 20 points. So Mr. B that graduated with mathematics, he has what? 30 points and not 50 points. So you don't add the points together. You just go through the column, choose the one that is equate to you, choose one that is in your own scenario and just pick it. That is it. That is it. Do you understand that? Are you getting me? Let's go further. So they now said, if you have a postdoctoral qualification into bracket habilitation or PhD, be masters or be PhD, automatically you have 40 points. What does that mean? So just imagine Mr. A, he has BSc and then maybe he did masters in public health. Mr. B, he has BSc in mathematics. Let's say he did masters in statistics. How many points do they have? Two of them, they both have 40 points. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? So this PhD is regardless of anywhere you have your master's from, regardless of any course that the master's is from, regardless of anything at all the master's is from, anything. As long as you shall have masters or you have PhD, automatically you have 40 points. Whether you did statistics, whether you did sasasa, whether you did so, you shall have masters, you shall have PhD, automatically you have 40 points, and that is the maximum point allowed to have. So that's why I said Just go through the column and just see the condition that warrant you and just pick your point. There is no addition. So the next one, they talk about gross salary of previous year and in your senior management position with a company listed on the stock exchange or a company of which the Austrian Foreign Trade Office in I know that people that will be qualified for this one, Bobe. So they are trying to say, just in case you never have any of this qualification, if you don't have any of this BSc or whatever, but then you find yourself in a higher position, you get, just like when I'm working with YouTube now promotes me to the post of PA to the owner of YouTube. So if it's related to all this English that they speak, but I know that most of us say we are students, we have masters. That's why I say maybe we will not be qualified, because in this country that we are in, this Nigeria, you don't have qualification, you have attained higher point. But we do not mean no, but so they say if you earn between 50,000 to 60,000 euros per year, you put 20. See, the point is already there. Just pick the one that favors you. And even in this type of scenario too, you will not pick this thing. You just pick the one that is highest to you. Okay. So the next one on the list is if you have research and innovation activities, maybe like you have patient application publications, any research, anything, you had 20 points. Either you had 20 or you pick 20 points. I don't know that one. Then if you have awards recognized, so some of you, like in your CV, when you have awards, maybe best student in clinical, I don't know how they will do that one. So just in case you never have anything to offer, but then they gave you an award, just like somebody like me, they come and give me award for best immigration channel. Me say if I go apply, I'll use my award. I'll come use to take 20 points. It's not an easy task. Anyways, the next one on our list is work experience adequately reflecting applicant's qualification or senior management position. So they say the allowable point is 20 points. You can't get more than 20 points. So they say work experience per year, you have 2 points. You get. So if you have 1 year work experience, you have 2. If you have 2 year work experience, that is 4 marks. If you have 10 years work experience, that is 2 times 10, that is 20 marks. If you have more than 10 years experience, say go be, we don't have say go be, we don't have any business with you. I mean, I don't even understand them. What I'm trying to say, your experience should be 10 years and below. But then if you have more, it's good to know. But I said, I don't know. Let me know, like, I have an idea about that one. But let me try to tell you what I understand. You can apply it too, or maybe you you can apply it. You should not lose your number of years. You apply. And then they're trying to say if you have 6 months of work experience in Australia, you know that every country is to value their work experience. If you have 6 months work experience in Australia, you have automatic first just 6 months though, you have 10 points. Imagine if you have working experience, you have 10 points. Anyways, let's move. And that now talk about language skills. Every country wants you to demonstrate language skills. So if you know about German or English language, or anyone where you get, if you have A1, that one is, I don't know what's the equivalent of A1. On a basic level, they did not even say. Okay. If you know, if you have A1 on a basic level, maybe like IELTS, maybe 4.0 upwards, 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, you know, saying they get grade ahead. Just there's always the one level, A1. I think A1 should be, I don't know what is it, but if you have A1, just like they said, basic elementary use of language, either German or English, you automatically have 5 points. Then if you have German or English language skills for intensified elementary use of English, if you have A2, you are good in German or you're good in English or your IELTS score is very top notch, automatically you have what? You have 10 points. Then your age. So that means what I'm trying to say is you might not even have IELTS, you should not have English this thing. You should have another this thing for your ma. Isha Kinikon. Wait, I never even okay. Anyways, let's keep doing. Then age. If you are up to 35 years, if you are from 0 age to 35 years, automatically you have 20 points. From 35 years to 40 years, you have 15 points. From 45 years upwards, 10 points. Can you now see there's no age limit, there's no age anything. Just like the older you go, the lesser your age becomes. So any age you find yourself, just pick it. Then another one is studies in Australia. Maximum point is 10 points. So okay, studies in Australia, right? So second part of diploma program, diplomatium, or half of required total AST points, 5 points. Completed diploma program, diplomatium, or bachelor and master degree. Like if you studied in Australia, or you have your degree in Australia, you have 5 points. If you completed diploma or this in 10 points. So in total, the total point is what? 100 points. And what's the minimum score you're allowed to have? Minimum score is 70 points. Everything is 100 points. You're allowed to, the minimum is 17 points. Now somebody will feel like, oh, it's looking like a tough work. So now let's just go back to basics and look at, I'm going to do 2 examples for people that have BSc and people that do not have BSc. Like I'm going to do 2 examples, right? For people that have BSc and people that their highest level of qualification is just WAEC. So we're going to calculate the point and see if it equates to 70 points or no. So we'll know who is eligible. Now let's start with people that have BSc, basic BSc. Let's just say you just have BSc in one random course, animal science or anything. So automatically your point is what? Let me write it down. BSc in any subject. That is, you have 20, right? Okay. Then award and prizes. Let's just say you don't have award and prizes. You're just a normal person. You should have 20 points. So work experience. Most BSc people, do they have work experience? Let's just say you have 1 year work experience. So let's add 2. Then language skills. Let's say you did IELTS and maybe you did not prepare so well. You got 5 points. You get, let's just, you just do basic level. So let's just say that's 5 points. And then your age. Most of you with BSc, most people with BSc without work experience, they're always below 35. So most times, so that's 20 marks, right? That's 20 marks, because you know that I use just 1 year experience. So if you have BSc and you have more years of experience, of course you'll be more than what did I say? So if you have BSc and you have more than 1 year experience, you guys understand what I'm trying to say? So age up to 35 years, 20 marks. Then studies in Australia, that's 20. So let's add it. 20 plus 20, that's 40. So that's 47. You did not reach the point. But the only thing that can actually boost you is if you have just basic, if you have just basic, you just have normal WAEC, right? If you have, oh god, I'm talking about people with BSc, right? The thing that can actually boost your point is either if you have subject in any of these natural courses, or if you did your masters, or the reason I will push is if you have many years of experience, regardless of the field of experience you've had. Maybe you had BSc in computer science, but then you're working as a receptionist. As long as you shall have work experience, you get. So that's what is going to cover for you as a BSc this thing. So now let's talk about somebody that did not even have any result, any diploma, that their highest qualification is maybe WAEC. So that one, what is gonna cover for you? The only thing that might cover for you is if you're working in a senior management position with a company listed in stock exchange. So you have to go to stock exchange and go and look for the company that is listed there. So that one is established, but you may not even have the company in your home country. So you see that it's a very thin line. Can you see that? It's a very thin line. So the only thing that can cover for you if you don't have BSc, right, is your work experience. And work experience, they say work experience per year is 2 marks. So let's even say you have 10 years of work experience. 10 times 2, 20 marks. Then let's even say you do well in your English. You have 10 marks, that's 30 marks. Then let's say your age, you are below 35. 30. That's 15 marks. Then what else? You do not get to the point. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's even say from that 50, maybe you have, it can work, oh, it can work, but it can work, sha. For people without, let's do it again. For people without WAEC, that they have just WAEC, they don't have a degree. Yeah. For people that do not have a degree, so that means you have to have at least at least you have award to yourself. They would have awarded you something, best student in clinical or whatever. Recognized prize, you maybe you went for all this competition or anything, in case you have recognized, so that's 20 marks. Then let's say you have 10 years work experience. You don't have BSU, but you have up to 10 years work experience. That's like experience, that's 2 times 10, that is 20. You get, that's 20 marks. You understand? Then let's say you now prepare well for your English IELTS. You pass very well, you have 10 marks. Language, you have 10 marks. Then you are less than 35. Okay, you have 20 marks. Okay, that's, let's add it. So 20 plus 20 plus 10, that's 70 marks. So can you see somebody without BSc is actually qualified? Can you see that? But then you have to have a lot of years of experience, and you should be lesser than 35 years of age, and at least you should have like an award to yourself, because that's the only thing. If you don't have award to yourself, or maybe you should be in a senior management position, they are in the stock exchange, and maybe you are working in all this bank in Nigeria, and then you are a security man and you are Agba Oshere, like you are the CEO, chief executive officer of those security place. So just type stock exchange, stock exchange company in Australia, this thing, and check the list of this thing you're. So that's why I try to do it for people that has experience and people that do not have experience. So which job is eligible for this, guys? I used to tell you, every job is eligible for it, as long as you just find any job at all is eligible for it. So the scope, our trick I actually wanted to tell you guys is that like I told you, you can move to Austria either with work permit or through this job seeker work visa, 2 ways, right? So instead of spending that type of money getting to UK, at least when you get there, it's easy for you to find job. You know, sometimes when you are in the country, it's always easy for you to look for a job, but then because maybe you don't know somebody there, you don't know how to relate to people and everything, you get, it might be kind of difficult for you and everything. And then some people might be like, what if I don't find a job in 6 months? If word is not doing you, you're supposed to find a job. But just in case, let's just be on the safe side. So you don't have to sit down in your house, go to all these job websites. I'll be typing some on the screen now. They have their own job websites where you can go to. If I don't type it on the screen, I'll be making a separate video on that. So the thing is, make sure you stay subscribed on this channel. I've created a special playlist for Austria, so just click Austria. I'll put in the link in the description box, so that any video I want to post about Austria, just be clicking it, just be seeing the video progression of any video format, So in my next video, I'll be talking about, because let me know, I've not really made or research about those job, this thing. So in my next video, I'll be talking about websites where you can get this job yourself. Then when you get this job yourself, what you do is you apply yourself, and then when you actually get the job offer, of course, same way with the UK one, they can offer you they will even offer maybe to pay for your accommodation, to pay for this one, to pay for that one, instead of you to go to Austria, this thing. So it's still the same thing. Even when you get to Austria, you still use online to look for it. But the thing is, at least you've left Nigeria for the time being. So any job is qualified. Even cleaner, it's not like UK home that they will say cleaner, you don't have experience. Any job. And that's why I told you that anybody can do it, whether you have degree, whether you don't have degree, whether you need, but this thing, make sure that you have work experience. Thank you very much. I hope you understand this viewpoint of mine. So I hope you understand this viewpoint of mine. So if you have any question, make sure to leave it in the comment section. If I get more question, more doubts, of course I'll try to shoot more videos on this. So don't just carry my knowledge and money away. Make sure to click the subscribe button, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So guys, thank you for watching today's video, and of course I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye. For thumbnail. Which side is always this thing like this? my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.